Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been a very long time. I don't think you've been in a video since like January. I put up videos on my own, but I don't think you've been in a video for a while. But I thought we would do a quick little update. As always, Paul never knows what we're going to film when we sit down, so he's just like looking at me like, what are we talking about? But we've had so many things done to the house. We've added so many things, right? And now it's like a new season, and I've just been thinking about like last year this time, not only was it warmer, it was so hot last year this time. Like Leanne and I were looking through old stories, and last year this time, like she was wearing a jacket, she was going on beach days, all of that, and it just kind of made me think like this last year, it has gone so fast. And remember all the rubble?
Yeah, we used to just sit on the rubble.
Yeah.
With that rubbish thing that's not going in the tip.
A chair.
We used to sit on that.
Yeah.
Like,
you'll actually, I think you guys might see me move that chair that sat outside the front for the last year.
that was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, but even though there's so much more work to be done, it has come a long way in this last year. So
I feel like if you move one thing, it creates like
so much more work.
2 or 3 new jobs.
So I think the first thing that we could talk about that we've got done to the house in the last, well, since winter, spring, is we got new windows, didn't we? So what was the process with that?
My mum and dad bought it all.
So we had to have our new windows put in, and be it that we were in the middle of the pandemic, it was a little bit tricky because obviously you don't want to be in the same room as people, but it got done in like 2 days, didn't it?
Yeah.
Super fast, but...
Yeah, they did the downstairs first, didn't they? And then they did the downstairs, then the upstairs, then they finished off the bathroom.
Yeah, and honestly, it has made like a big difference. It's like the same style of windows.
Yeah, but those windows that we had before, the seal had gone on that one, and it is a lot warmer there now. Yeah, but it is going to be boiling in the summer now.
Yeah, definitely. And then we were dealing with a lot of mold in the shower, weren't we? And what has happened with that?
It took, how long did it take to get an extractor fan wired in?
It took like 3 years to get an extractor fan wired in, but now...
Before the extractor fan, we just had like windows like that. I don't know if you can see these ones, they can't. But they're like tiny little panes, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they had like trickle vents on them, and nothing was leaving that bathroom, was it? No moisture was escaping. And now we've got opening windows. Yeah. Which sounds like nothing, but it makes a world of difference.
Totally. For you. But then he never closes them, and then we wonder why it's freezing in the hallway. Yeah. You know, like growing up with like West Indian parents, if you leave a light on, they say, Am I giving light to the whole neighborhood? Or something like that. And it's like whenever you like leave that window open, I'm like, are we heating up the entire neighborhood? And that's how you know the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What have we done since, well, what have I done since then? I painted a fence.
Yeah.
I painted a fence. We got our fence done last year, and it's kind of nice because now we don't have to like, you know, worry about the dogs going after a fox or something.
They still get underneath that side, don't they?
True.
They get in next door's garden and attack our cat.
And eat the cat poo. But yeah, you would have seen me update, freshen up the fence, and honestly I thought that was going to take like 2 hours, and it took like 5. It took so much time. And then you also saw me receive our little bistro set, which I thought was going to be white, and it's coming, it's great. And you would have seen me unpack the 2 chairs one day, and then they set the table a day later. But you love that bistro set.
Oh, I love it. But do you know what though? I was looking at it, and I still think that, like, so I know you are like painting it, aren't you?
I might just like take a little bit of a lighter paint and just like literally just like brush like a few strokes of a lighter paint on it just to make it pop.
Yeah, I think that grey though does go with the front of the house, because the brick on the front of the house is grey.
I know, but it's then camouflaging into the grey.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it. So in the picture that I saw,
camouflage is in with the grey, then it might stop the thieves from even noticing it.
And then you guys would have also seen me planting everything that I can plant.
We got plants coming out of our ears.
Literally, there is plants everywhere, and you would have seen my method of using muffin liners or cupcake liners, and I mean it's gone all right so far, but Paul just ran to Asda to pick up some of these little terracotta
I got
plastic.
The wrong ones, as usual.
I don't know if you got the wrong ones. I personally thought I saw these small little like actual terracotta like planters. They were small, but he said that they weren't there, and they could truly not be there. Maybe they were sold out, I'm not sure. But
there was like those, and then there was a total empty section.
It's alright.
But
either way,
when you said 8 as well, and they got 8 written on them.
I actually never said the word 8 at all. I said between 7 and 10.
What's between 7 and 10?
8. That's how his mind rationalized that. But yeah, I'm gonna take out some of the items that are beginning to sprout and then put them in here.
Is that watercress?
No, I think that's peony. No, it's something. I'm not sure. I did put little stakes, but the wind blew them away. But
that can't be watercress, can it? That'd be in water, wouldn't it? Is that how it is?
No, no. I think watercress is a thing, and then
it's grow that on.
I think it's grown like how my mom grows stuff in her place.
Oh, you can grew that when I was a little kid.
They do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I found this girl on YouTube. I don't even know how. I've been obsessed with certain channels like Kylie Flavelle. Paul loves little Kylie Flavelle, don't you? And then Nicholas Fairford, been obsessed with him. And then these two American ladies, Shay Elliott and
French
Parisian Farm Girl, Angela, I think.
French Farm Girl, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I say Parisian Farmhouse. Like, why can't I get it right? Anyways, I've been obsessed with their channels, and I think the thing is that when you start growing something, sometimes you just need to do it because you're never gonna know what it's like until you just do it. Oh yeah, you would have seen me get a few trees, like the 40-pound eucalyptus tree or olive tree that came that is like the size of my foot. And at Aldi, they actually have, did I tell you this yet?
Yeah.
They have
25 pounds.
25 pounds. So I paid 40 pounds for this little shrub. But yeah, at Aldi,
they've got like a half-grown tree for 25 pounds.
Yeah, so Aldi's a winner for everything, I feel like. But yeah, the YouTube channels that I've been watching recently, this other one that I haven't even mentioned, she lives outside of Bath and she has this most beautiful, what did you get, cottage flower garden or something like that. But basically it's just flowers that are grown in pots, but we don't have anywhere to plant flowers outside. And what I like is that the flowers, they can be put along the front of the house and just kind of make it a little bit prettier without damaging the house, because I know you don't really like flowers or weeds and stuff that grow up the side of the house.
No.
Yeah, so
I can tell when you're watching these videos because one of them has got like accordion music for everything.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty at the beginning and the end. They have their little intro and outro. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of,
No, you painted.
I painted this wall right beside here, which honestly, do you guys, wherever you live, do you find that like your one neighbor will do something and then it's like a competition with the next neighbors? I feel like me painting that is me competing with them over there.
I just spoke to Lee and I was like, because he said about the rubbish in the garden and he's going to take it away from me, which is same. And
that's the one thing that was good out of lockdown, is that we've gotten to know our neighbors better.
Yeah. And you chucked all because like the previous owners left so much crap on top of the garage, and it was like rotten old fence panels. They must have had like, what do you reckon, chickens or pigeons or something? Because there's like a coop up there. That's now down in the garden, and it's
down in the garden. And my husband wanted me to leave it up there to like pretend like it's not up there.
Yeah.
But it is.
But now we've got screws and bits of old wood all in the garden. It's gonna be cleaning up a bit, isn't it? But it's
But our back garden, oh yeah.
It's not an eyesore anymore, is it?
No, but I feel like we haven't vlogged since the back got done. Or we've vlogged, but we haven't spoken about it. But our back garden got tarmacked. It got...
The wall got taken down.
A wall got taken down and everything, but it's still not done.
It just needs a bit of rendering.
Yeah, so...
It still needs a little bit of love.
It still needs a little bit of love. So would it be smart to wait till that love happens? Or would it be smart to get rid of the stuff that we need to get rid of now, so nothing bad happens to it?
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, I got all of the stuff. I have got on top of the garage, painted that little bit that was on the top, and then I got off all of the like garbage and stuff that needs to go to the tip. So while the hail is hailing, I will continue to move some of just like honestly the rubble that has been left. With my muscles, I got on top of the roof the day that you see me painting, that I got on top of the roof and got everything off of there. And why you started to tell them about our neighbor is because our neighbor is offering to get rid of it when he goes to work, because he works somewhere where there's somewhere we can get rid of it.
Which is insane.
Which is amazing. But yeah, so I painted this wall there because the same neighbor that's going to take our stuff to the garbage, they painted their wall, but they painted it like a gray blue.
Yeah, that's really smart.
And it looks so nice.
It's really smart.
And then I was like, oh wow, like we could do this on this side of the wall. And What do you think?
It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, even your dad said it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh my goodness, I have to come inside and take a break. It is so cold, and excuse the state of me, but we have had sun, we have had rain, we have had snow. Oh my goodness, but it has been, I started doing that 4 hours ago and I've only done this side of the wall. I still have that side and then up top and then a second coat. So this is taking way longer than I ever thought. Honestly, it has rained, it has snowed, there was sun, and now there is hail. You cannot make this up.
My dad noticed it, which is, you know, there's something to be said for that, because he never notices anything.
Yeah.
I could go around there with a skinhead and my eyebrows shaved off, and he wouldn't even notice.
I think he would notice that.
I don't.
I think you'd notice that. But yeah, so that's that. Now, well, you definitely won't see it in this video. And I definitely won't film it because I know what you're like building things, but we've got 2 storage seat type things that are gonna go on either side of the door, which is gonna look so good. And then I have some like DIY projects that I'm gonna do with these benches, but your dad's gonna come and help you build those. And thankfully, it's just funny how these things work out, but like the delivery date of when these things come is actually gonna be when I'm at my client's. So I don't have to deal with the nightmare that's gonna happen when you put them together. It's funny how the world works, isn't it?
If you film it, you're gonna need a bleep machine.
DIY isn't your thing, is it?
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's the instructions are always useless, there's always bits missing, there's always something that's the wrong size, and it always happens to me.
See, I think you just have zero patience. Like, I did get another thing that I haven't even shown you yet for the front of the house to put some plants on.
What's that?
And me and the black thing that you said you just
yeah, I
noticed.
only just noticed it. It's been there all weekend.
But I didn't film it, but my friend Leanne and I, because we can now meet up with up to 6 people in gardens and outside and stuff. So my friend Leanne came over and she helped me build this little thing, but I built it completely wrong. I see this little cut there? I was bleeding everywhere, everything. But I had to take it
Yeah,
off.
that's pretty good, that type of thing, isn't she?
It's so funny, she was so British about it because she was like, oh, you might have to do da-da-da-da-da, or put this on. But like the way that she said it, like it was so polite and it was just like more or less an opinion. Like it wasn't like, hey Nicole, stop what you're doing because if you put this on last, it's not gonna look
You're doing
good.
it all wrong!
If I had said, hey, that's actually not gonna work because if you put that on last, like it won't work, that would be considered rude in this country. But when things are said in such a like, oh, perhaps
Maybe.
da-da-da-da-da-da, it's like,
Maybe.
I continued putting it together. I was like, girl, you watched me put this whole thing together knowing that it's not gonna fit at the end. She's like, well, I did mention. And I'm like, yeah, but you said it as if it was like, oh, there's a cloud outside. Perhaps it might rain. But it's like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
There wasn't enough force being, you know, actually don't do that because it's stupid and it's going to go wrong.
Well, no one said it was stupid. No one said it was stupid. Anyway, so we put this little rack thing together. I'll show you that in the next video, I think. Yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. We haven't been vlogging because, honestly, there just came a point with this freaking lockdown where
we've hit a brick wall.
Yeah, there's just like nothing to talk. There's literally nothing to talk about anymore.
And like work is like this is like the first weekend off in ages for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like it's becoming really difficult to even do like Instagram, isn't it? Because
you do your Instagram.
Well, when do we have time to go and shoot pictures and stuff?
Okay, shoot pictures, yeah.
Because like this weekend is the first weekend I've had off in a while, and you just don't want to do anything when you actually do get some time off because it is quite tiring.
Yeah.
And then go for it.
Me go? Oh, then for me, like the next little bit, it's funny, I bet you'll have all this free time now and then I'll be busy. Like as of tomorrow, I'm at a different client of mine every single day up until next week, Tuesday. So yeah, it's been fun, but it's also been challenging. But yeah, that's why we haven't been vlogging or doing videos or anything like that. This is news and we'll wrap this up after this, but we will be regular after this because My cousin is going to be taking over our video editing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just have to film it now, and I think more kind of, there's going to definitely be things that she can't edit that I'll edit myself, but we'll definitely will be more regular.
She could do more than me because I'm not very good at it.
You haven't tried. Anyways, friends.
And now I'm not going to.
You will. Anyways, that is it from us. Hope you enjoyed this little catch up, and yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.